okay, right? Nervous is okay. We get nervous about taking tests. We get nervous about driving with our parents. We get nervous about hitting cars in the parking lot. We get nervous about lots of things, right? Being nervous is completely natural. And I'll tell you, I'm a little bit nervous. I get nervous about games. But I always go back to what I think about that I was taught, and I've shared this with you so many times. It is so true tonight. When you guys are at the point where you're scared and you're running and you're worried and you think things are falling down or breaking down, you will always go back to what you were trained in. You'll always go back to that point, that fallback point that says, I know to do this, and I know to do this, and I know to do this. But you guys are some of the best trained. I feel very comfortable telling you that. Not because I believe it, but because I've had more coaches tell me how disciplined and well trained you are. I hear that all the time. And for people that I respect immensely, tell me those kind of things. So it validates what you do and what I do. Do I get frustrated sometimes because I think you can give me a little bit more? Absolutely. Absolutely. But it doesn't negate at all the fact that you guys are well trained, you're very, very smart basketball players, you're really, really good people with great hearts and great souls. At the end of the day, that's really the most important thing. We'll go out there and we'll play basketball, win or lose. At the end of this game, you guys will come out of this off the court the same amazing young people that you are right now. Does that get you a banner? No. Does it make you feel good? Probably not right now, but in life it will. And that's what's most important to me. Did we impact you in a way that makes you better off the court and on the court? And I can say unequivocally we have and we will. And we'll continue to do that. So only job you have tonight is be nervous, be a little bit apprehensive, be timid, but I guarantee you, the first time someone knocks you on your backside, you're not going to be scared anymore. You're not going to be timid anymore. You're not going to be nervous anymore. You're going to say, it's time to play basketball. So get it out now. Just get it out now, because all you're going to go out there and do is play basketball. You're going to do what you were trained to do. You're going to do it to the best of your ability, and you're going to work on three things that you know is a winning recipe for us. Energy, connectivity, and passion. We can't win tonight without all three of those three things right there. Energy, connectivity, and passion. And guess what? You've already proven this to be true. Haven't we already been through this? Energy, connectivity, and passion is greater than, for you math gurus, nerves, timidity, and worry. You have these three things, they trump those three things every time. Every time. So tonight when we walk out of here and we start our 15-minute workout, energy, connectivity, which means we talk, we support, we help, we share, we pick each other up, we encourage each other, whether we're on the bench or not. And passion. Passion means I'm going to go get that basketball if it's on the floor. Passion means I'm going to drive to that basket. I know she's bigger than me, but I know I can get a foul out of this. Passion is I'm going to work and I'm really tired, but my body is giving up, but my mind isn't. I'm going to go get this thing done. I'm going to make sure she doesn't score on me. That's the passion we need. Those three things will trump these three things every time, and they give us the best opportunity to win. Okay? So that's what we're looking for tonight. Energy, connectivity, and passion, and we'll see where the chips fall. I would love a basketball game that we are in this game until the last second. Win or lose, I want a basketball game where we've done our best, we've fought our best, and hopefully the basketball gods will see it our way. Okay? You've got the talent, you've got the training, you've got the education, you've got the ability. Now what we need is one more thing. It starts with an E. It ends with shun. Execution. Very good. Execution. Go execute what we do. Adjust if they take things away. Make adjustments. If they take things away and it's a double, 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 we know that we have to come to the basketball. If they take away the wings, we know that it's back cuts. If they are switching screens, we know that it slips. Adjust as we go along, okay? Keys on offense, ball movement, guys. Get some baskets in transition. If they don't have the right personnel on the floor, we may get some freebies. Shoot or shoot, girls. Next one in mentality. The next basket's going in. Even if you miss 7 in a row, the next ball is going in. Shooter, shoot. Screen, slip, seal. 3 S's. Screen, slip, seal. You choose which one of those 3 is going to happen for us, and do it and execute it right, and we've got it. On defense, rebound and box out. We have to win the rebound game. Offense puts butts in the seats. Defense wins games. Rebounding wins championships. What are we playing tonight? Championship. Do you guys want it?
Yes.
Then we have to rebound. Side baseline, no middle. Please remember this. Side baseline, no middle. Talk. Because there's going to be some instances where they brush cut where you're going to want to stay, right? You're going to have to say that early. Stay, stay, stay. Rather than you get together and you go, oh, switch. That's not going to work for us. Help the helper to split the remainder. That means this. 2, post up. Amanda, boom, here she comes. We're trying to get this ball to her. The ball does get into her. Here comes the help. Bang. Well, guess what? There's 23 standing right there. Here comes, I don't know, Tara. Boom. Now she's got this girl. So the last girl, Sophia, she's standing over here. Shooter, shooter. Sophia's got to split these 2. She's got to split these 2 and cover the backside. The ball comes here, then we rotate back out here. The ball goes there, we rotate back out there. Okay? Whoever's left on the backside has to cover those 2, because we're going to help the helper. And last but not least, stay down, girls, when you go to close out. Give us a Cardinal Newman detailed defensive effort tonight. We'll be fine. Stay down. There's no need to go up for a block shot. We're going to blow by you. Stay down, okay? We'll live with the 3s if they do it. Give them a great closeout. Hands up. Okay? I want to just share you one last thing, and we're going to get out there and start warming up, okay? After the coaches talk. I was telling Joe, Cindy, and Tim, and Brian, when I first started coaching here, a couple years into it, I sat in the seats across the way there, and it was Condolet versus Heritage. And it was a really good game with a really fun crowd. And I sat there, and despite being distracted by this crazy kid that was totally stoned on sugar, and he was totally out of control, and his parents weren't there, he was with some other neighbor guy. He was completely out of control. But I remember sitting there and saying to Tim and Joe, man, oh man, isn't this the coolest thing? Just watch this game and know that those are the girls we play, and those are the teams we played against this year, and here they are. Man, I can't imagine ever getting here. How cool would it be to get here? Well, guess what? We're here.
Let's go.
We're here, guys. We're here. And this to me is like, there is nothing bad that can happen from this night. Win or lose, we're here. So let's go have fun. Let's give it the best we've got. Energy, connectivity, and passion. Let's win a basketball game for our school, for our friends, for our seniors, for our family, for yourselves, and validate all the awesome work that you've done all year. And in the words of the Beatles, who I love dearly, you will get by with a little help from your friends. Okay? Here we go. Let's bring it.
Yeah, I just have one quick thing to say. Like John was saying, I mean, it's just such an accomplishment to be here, regardless of the outcome of the game. And we've been training for this moment, all season. So we just got to go out there. We got to play for each other, with each other, and we just got to play our hearts out until that final buzzer. That's all we can do. Let's go. Come on.
Wolves on 3. 1, 2, 3. Ball! deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths, catch your breath. Got 8 minutes. Guys, we're right where we want to be. A couple breakdowns here and there, and this game is a little bit different, but we're right there, okay? You saw how quickly the lead can change. We were up, what, 7-8? Mm-hmm. And they came back, and now they're up 2. So it's our turn to go up 7-8, and we fight, and we keep fighting, and we keep fighting. This is our game to win, all right? I don't know if you're going to see number 2 again. So we're going to have to see some really good connectivity to shooters in corners. You see what they're doing. You guys, they ran that flare on the side, and now I was standing right there. I heard the whole thing. Not one of you talked to each other. Not one of you said switch. I screamed flare, but neither of the players involved in that set talked to each other. So flare screen, you have to switch it. And there's no way they can shoot off the flare if they switch it. Or there's no way they can make the pass. It's a dead ball. She's picked up the basketball, and she's passing it over. Just switch that screen and you got it. We're right there. Yes?
So on that, I was sitting back.
Pretty good recovery on that, but it was a nice shot. So we can't leave 12, is that her number?
Yeah, she's
We
12.
can't leave her in the corner anymore. So we have to make adjustment right now that we stay on that strong side drive. You guys, I think that our help side coming from the middle has been super good. Paige, you've done it. Sophia, Avery, even the guards getting in there with their hands straight up and defend without fouling. So I think we can continue with that, but we need to stay on those shooters in the corner because that's how they can get momentum and get into this game, get back into the game really quickly.
Continue pushing the pace. We can get out and run against this team.
Yeah.
Get out and
Great
run.
job, Avery.
Yeah.
Great job.
Yes.
Yeah.
Avery, you can beat 23 at the court.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Like a dog's chasing after you on every defensive rebound. The second we secure it, there's a dog chasing you, and you are just to the basket.
Great rim.
Yeah.
So if 2 comes back in, we'll get back into the pack it in type of thing.
Yeah.
we'll pack it in unless we got 1 and 12. 1 and 12 are there obviously are their shooters, right? We'll live with everything else. Sophia, I just got to tell you, she's one of the best players around, and you have done a phenomenal job. Don't get mopey and sad about the offensive production, which I know you're doing, or you will do. Don't. You're helping this team win a basketball game by shutting down an 18-point-a-game
And you're our leader right
player.
now. We're following you.
So you continue to do what you do, and your girls on the backside will support you. You'll get along with a little help from your friends, right? Okay. We had a lot of good open looks. Okay, some went in, some didn't. That's okay. We're gonna keep on shooting the basketball. I told you you'd get your shots tonight, didn't I?
Yes.
I told you to get your shots. When you catch that ball in the wing, you can't bounce it, put it up, and then bounce it again.
Yeah.
That's a good thing she kicked it, or that would have been double dribble. Okay, stay in the moment. Ball in the air, feet in the air, or catch and shoot. One of the two. All right. Paige, I got mad at you a couple times because you made some bonehead decisions, but then you went and hit the three. So we're good. We're even right now. We're even right now. I love it. Ava, I love how you work for those rebounds. Thank you so much. Yeah. On offense, guys, we cannot have Amanda on the top of the key dribbling the ball back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's nothing against Amanda. That's against all of us. We've got to get something going. So when in doubt, flash to the middle, get the ball into the center post, and let's play one-on-one basketball driving kick. I want to go back out there. We were running 4 up last time, but we didn't even get into that set. I don't know what happened, but we didn't get into that set.
The pass was not
back
cut, and then it just stops.
Okay. So if that happens, she back cuts, the girl from the wing comes and fills. Somebody will be open.
Gotta set that down screen.
Somebody will be open. So if she back cuts, she goes and she fills the other side, right? Boom, boom. The girl that's cutting doesn't cut until the ball moves.
Yes.
So there's nowhere to go. Just stay there until the ball gets moved to the other side. Be patient, okay?
That's another thing, like she's completely overplaying, so it's hard for me to get the ball. So if I can't, I'm gonna just be finding people to screen and you curl or like get the shot and just try and get open off of my screens.
I'd like to see the guards make a little better commitment to stopping the straight line drive. If you have to turn them. But the straight line drive is killing us. We got to help, and then our girls can't get to the corners to cover the threes. So can we make a better commitment, guards? I know it's not easy, but a better commitment to keep them into that lane on straight line drives. If they got an edge, cut them off, make them turn. We'll get you help. Okay?
Yeah,
All right.
I think we've done a great job of helping the helper as well on when we are forcing that sideline drive. We have the helper there ready to go so that Avery and Paige can just step up and wall up and do what you guys do. We're doing a great job. When we do force it sideline, where we get beat is when we get it middle. We're looking at the ball shot. So stay disciplined, stay home, don't ball watch.
The transition defense is A+, by the way.
Yeah.
They've gotten very little action on the transition, so well done. All right, we got 2 minutes to get ready.
Hold on, one more thing.
We need to know what we're running right now
Yes.
when we go out there. And I would say rather than doing something through the wings, let's have a ball screen or something.
Let's
go
Try and
self.
see how they react to that ball.
Let's go
Yeah.
self going in, okay? Here we go.
Come on, let's go.
It's fight.
We're right there.
It's fight.
We're right
One,
there.
two, three, wall!
Everybody catch your breath. We were close. We were really close, you guys. We were so close.
It's a hell of a fight. You guys did absolutely everything you
Couple
had.
things here and there. Couple things go our way. You know, we were really close. I chewed a lot of gum tonight. I went through 3 packs of gum, I think. Listen, nobody wants to ever have to give you this talk. I've given this talk before, against this team. Against this team, where we were up or tied at halftime, and we ended up getting pulverized in the back half. You guys fought every second of this game. So yeah, it stings and it sucks. It would have been great to be out there going, Sam, Ramon, Sam. I know that, but you guys did great. And I don't know. I'd feel better if we won, but I couldn't be more proud. I'd feel better. It would feel more joyous. We'd have a great laugh, and people would be in better moods, and there'd be just tears for different reasons. But it wouldn't change the way we feel about you, and it wouldn't change how proud we are of you for all that you've done. Not just individually, but as teams. So, yeah, it stings, and it'll sting, and it'll suck. And a lot of things will go through your head, like, if I would have done this, if I would have done that, if we could have done this, if I would have been there. Don't do that. What you should focus on is the fact that you just got to play in a great facility in front of a lot of great people that are walking out of this building tonight saying, that team is pretty damn good. They just weren't quite good enough tonight. That's what they're saying as we walk out of here tonight. You should too. You should thank the girl sitting next to you for making you better. Whether they're playing or whether they're in practice or whether on the bench screaming for you. That was in full effect tonight. So, we'll cut you guys loose, let you get out to your families and all that other stuff, and we'll take tomorrow off, and we'll see what our seedings are on Sunday. But you know, we get into a Division 1-2 seed. That's what our AD just told me. You know, that's where we're leaning towards, according to the commissioner. You guys are still in for a fight. You guys got a good run at a state championship. You still got the fight. You gotta have to fight. Not us driving to Chico, but driving us. And we're really good. Really good. So, coaches, you want to say anything?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm really proud of every single one of you guys tonight. That was a dogfight from the start to finish. We never let them take control of the game. Like we always do, we handled the adversity. We punched back. They took our lead. We were up 8. They took the lead back. We always responded. We always had an answer, and we played them to the last possession. So it stings, and the emotion is because you put so much time and effort into the game, and you give it everything you have. So I understand the tears and the emotion. Let it out, because you deserve that because of the amount of work that you put in. You really do deserve to let out the emotion. So let it out. But coming up now, we're going to take the day off tomorrow, but now we get to see what we're really made of. I mean, we have 2 options here. We cave, we crumble, we're over it, we're tired, our legs are beat up, and we fade out early in state playoffs, or we come together, we recalibrate, and we say, screw it, let's go win a section title would have been cool, but let's go win a state title. and it's right there in our grasp now. And it's up to our captains on whether or not they want to really dive in and go after this thing, or if we are gonna let this loss kind of linger. But you guys deserve the emotion. Fought your ass off. I'm so proud of you guys, and that's a night and a game that you will never forget. And in 20 years, you'll look back and say how amazing of a night that was, and you won't remember the fact that you lost. It'll just be the experience of that game that you'll remember. So, yeah, really proud of you guys. That's all I got.
Yeah. Along with Joe, you guys, I'm so proud of you. And it's very easy after a game like this to kind of look back and say, I wish I would have done this, or to point out, mistakes that are made. But it's also really phenomenal of all the great things that you guys did to even be in that game against a very good team, a very physical team. We've got illness, we've got injuries, we've got all these things that you guys are battling. The fact that you guys are here is pretty stinking amazing. And I know that doesn't mean we didn't want to walk out of here with a loss, right? And so it's easy, again, like I said, to say, gosh, if I only would have done that. But you know what, you guys did a lot right out there, and that's why we were in it at the end. And like Joe said, we have a job to do coming up, and the state run can go short or it can go long. And I want to go long with you guys because I don't want this season to be over. Okay, so it's going to be, the state playoffs is going to be super fun. Let's try and learn from this game, but again, just take it for what it is. It's just a game, right? We go on to see what we can do in the next coming weeks. Super exciting.
Not one college offer in this room. You just hung with a team with a bunch of them. Not one in this room. You don't have one offer in this room. And you guys are toe-to-toe with a team with a bunch of them. So that just shows that you guys play together, and you guys are just an amazing team. And I love this damn team, man. Let's go win a state title.
Yeah, I need to echo what everyone's saying. Just thank you for your fight every single game. You guys do not stop. Doesn't matter what the other team looks like and what we look like. Other teams will just back down and cower down. We don't. That's credit to you guys. Every single time, come out and fight. Okay. Again, to what Cindy, to what Joe and John are saying, don't think about your mistake. No one's mistake costs us the game. Not one. Okay. It's all of us. Okay. We all could have done one thing better. Don't focus on your thing. Okay. One game. Remember this. These group of girls get to remember this moment for a lifetime. Again, it's gonna suck for a long time. Probably won't think of it as joyous for another 5 years or so. But you will. I promise. One day. One day you will. Okay? Again, thank you for the fight every single time. Again, state playoffs are coming up. Okay? 24 hours, let's wash this one out. Okay? It sucks. I get it. But it's not your fault. Whatever you think your fault is or your blame is, it's not. Okay? It's a team. No one mistake costs us a game. Never does. Okay? From the coaching staff, we could have done things better. So what? We could have made a better play. But it's not one person's fault. Never think that it is.
Oh, I just think that you guys should leave this room going like, dang, I don't think anybody can beat us. That is a great team. I was at that Salesian game a couple years ago when we were tied at halftime. We were so happy just to be in the game. We lost by 110. And that didn't happen tonight. Really, it's amazing. And I was Cindy was there, Joe was there. Okay.
We did. We lost by.
Yeah, and it felt like 175. But anyway, the thing is I take this as like, yeah, we got more games to play, which is awesome. And nobody can beat you guys. It's amazing what you guys do. It's amazing. So please don't just think of these words as blah, blah, blah. It's amazing that you guys are beating these teams or just playing with these teams. There's nobody who can beat you guys. So you're going to want to stay with, I think, with a chip on your shoulder, a lot of confidence, and saying, you're going to come to San Ramon Valley for maybe 1 or 2 games, and we're going to kick your butt because we just went toe-to-toe with Salesian, should have won, didn't. It is what it is, and we keep playing. That's what I think. I'm amazed. Avery, your growth since I've been back with you is I've never seen this in a short period. I'm not going to go down the line. That's all I'm
I've never
saying.
seen anything like it.
In a short period of time, I just can't believe it.
Reminds us of a lot of young Aaron Knapp.
Yes.
In the picture.
The progress you made is incredible, and the work that you put in outside of practice, and I see you put in the work outside of practice.
Captains, you got anything to say as we wrap this up? You don't have to. It would be nice.
I'm just so proud of this team because I know this is what we worked for all through the summer, all the hours on the shooting machine and all the hours in the gym, and it's easy to forget that this is what it's for, but So it's hard to keep putting in the work, even in the middle of July when you just want to go home and take a nap or whatever. But we do it. We do it all year long, and it really pays off because we're in these games, and we're not 6 feet tall. We don't have D1 offers like Joe said, but we're in it because we put in the work. So I'm just really proud of everyone.
Agreed.
And you put in work.
Good job.
Well said. Very well said.
Like Joe said, these games can either make you or break you, and I mean, from the past, this has happened to us before, and as you can see, it completely made us, and we were back here, so I only see this as, you know, determination that I want to get back to work, and that clearly we can improve, we can continue improving, and we have to finish out this season as best as we can.
Yeah, we'll be back here next year. We'll be back here. We're making sure that happens.
I'm so proud of everyone because we could have like given up at any point of the game, especially when we took back the lead, and we just kept trying throughout the entire time. And all our practices this week have been really well. Everyone's been putting in their best effort, and everyone's earned it to be here.
We don't give up. We don't give up. We don't know what the word give up means. Did we give up when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor?
No. No, we did not.
No, we didn't.
Because the Germans did not. Because the Germans did bomb Pearl Harbor.
No, wait a minute. No, we did.
Cut that. Cut that.
Take two. Take two.
That was out.
Guys, that's
No
from
one
the
knows.
movie.
Yeah.
That's from the
I'm all
movie.
I want to know.
That's from the movie.
You said with such confidence, I'm like,
Okay.
one more.
Last thing
Was
about
it
here.
Germans?
Last one around here. And this is more of a personal thing for me. When I started coaching, I said to myself, I started coaching because there was a coach before me that really did a disservice to the girls at San Ramon Valley High School. And I don't mean he did anything bad. He didn't coach them. He didn't help them. He didn't make them better. He had a lot of personal issues that prevented him from giving the girls what they deserved. So I came back the second year because I felt like I owed it to the girls to give them a better experience. And I said I wanted to coach, and I'd never coached girls in my life. I'm not even comfortable with you guys calling me coach because it's something that's such a respected word. It's something you earn. And so I always said, I'll coach, but I'm not comfortable being a coach until I really earn that. And I still fight to be called coach. I still don't know that I've earned it. But be that as it may, I said I would coach because I never wanted you or your predecessors to settle for anything less than the best that you could possibly be. It bothered me that there were people in the organization at that time that just were okay with showing up, opening the door, running some drills, putting in a couple plays, going, we're done, we're out of here. I always said I wanted to coach because I didn't want you to settle for being anything less than the best you could possibly be. You guys have made my dream come true because you don't settle. You are trying to be the best you can possibly be. And I personally thank you for that. You've made this a joyous experience for me, and I want to thank you. So let's go out. Let's thank our families and friends for being here. Let's embrace them for a tremendous run. It's not over yet.
Love you guys. Love you guys.
Be proud. Be proud. Walk out there and proud of your guys. Proud.